Hello viewers, greeting from Japan. Humayun Mughal from Mughal television. So mostly I'm making a channel. My channel is in Japanese and my Urdu language, but somehow a lot of my foreign friends, like American friends or British friends or around the world, a lot of people, those who are doesn't understand the Japanese and my language, they asking me, Mr. Mughal, please make something in English too. So this is my English version of my Mughal TV. So going to speak about today, what I'm going to speak, the topic is the world and I. World and I. There is a two kind of I. I means me, and there is a two eyes. So the world is watching the very interesting news, interesting or like shocking news or a breaking news, whatever, the CNN, BBC, or Pakistan television, Japan television, all around the media is, speaking about that President Donald Trump's and Zelenskyy's talk. A very hot talk in the White House. White House is, there's a blooming or like what kind of talk is going on, whatever. Somehow, I don't want to repeat everything. Maybe you're watching on the SNS, Twitter, or not Twitter, X, or YouTube, or all social media is broadcasting about the hot talk in the White House. Hot talk in the White House, Donald Trump's and Zelensky is making is a peace deal, not a peace deal. How to stop the war. He wants a ceasefire. He says, no, I want to be continued. Somebody says, no, we are putting a lot of money there and because of us, you are winning it or not winning it, still losing it. So somehow, this is 3 years, it's a long time war, and how can we stop it here? So it means that somehow that the President Trump is saying that there is a corruption in every country. There is corrupt people. It doesn't mean that America is a corrupt country. America is a great country. I love America too. I have been living there many times, and I think America is great. I love great country. I respect America. And one thing more, again, that President Zelensky is going with the T-shirts or just no clothes. I'm in the war situation. Even you are in the war situation, there is a SOPs that you have to be when you are going to meet some buddies. You have to respect other ones. President Trump is, this is asking, hey, you're not wearing the suit. Somehow this is something is out of manners and rules, whatever. When you are going to pray, you have to be go with the praying clothes, and when you're going to meet somebody with a high level people, you have to be a necktie. Even I'm not making a necktie, but somehow you have to be respect people. So respect is, when you are in the media and the world is watching you, you have to be, maybe it's a production or like what I said, that President Zelensky needs some, good advisor or counselor who can advise him in the good way to how to deal with country to country. So somehow, yesterday I was talking with my American friends, so I have American friends in Japan. I'm living in Fukuoka, and I'm asking them, say, no, Mr. Mughal, we don't like President Trump. But somehow, his policies, we like it, that he's trying to do his best for stop the war and making peace in the world. And I'm also, very happy about it. And one comments came from my friends. He said that I don't like President Trump, but somehow if he become the instrument of God and he will be used by God spirit and make a peace in the world, maybe so people can understand and people can respect him. What I believe, that President Trump is maybe the God is using him. I think so, because he's making sometimes very funny things and funny talks and shocking news around the world. So, what my observation about this world peace? How mostly we are talking here in the world peace. I'm making a lot of. We have many think tanks in Japan, so I'm part of them. Sometimes I'll go and speak there. How to bring peace in the world. So we are always praying that may peace prevail in the world. There is a lot of NGOs, NPOs, Japanese NPOs and foreign NPOs. So somehow, they are very religious people, very spiritual people, and we are always talking about the peace and how to bring the peace. But first of all, I can say that that First World War, look at this. Who is the partner of America? U.S. has a partner. It's like Britain and France. So European countries. So my observation may be the European countries are misusing of the American power, America is a God-selected country, is a first, what is the democracy? The democracy doesn't match with the Britain royal system, or doesn't match with the French system. It's an independent, that's why within 250 years ago, Abraham Lincoln said that what is a democracy? That democracy is a God and I, me, a nation. First we make the house of God, then we make the house of nation. So first of all, you are God-connected people. So that's why you moved from, Europe to America and making the God's kingdom on the earth. So somehow the European peoples or maybe some corrupt peoples are using the American superpowers in the misuse of the powers. In the first time it's bringing in the First World War, and you can see the partner is Britain and French. And second time also again America, French and Britain had been making Second World War. And now this is the Third World War timing. Maybe President Trump is going to stop. He said, no, I want to stop this war, not convert this Russia and Ukraine war to be a Third World War. But he says you are playing the card and you're trying to involve the world in the Third World War. So now I think world is, war is really miserable thing. You can see, look at this, even the Gaza also, a lot of the Palestinian people are dying there, and somehow President Trump is trying to push the Israel to stop ceasefires and make a negotiation to bring a peace. So I think now this is the time to be America, to be a great America, like a golden time of America. I think that back to the America old history and back to the real American history. But somehow there was a corrupt people, the corrupt people based in every country, I think. But Donald Trump, he says, he put everything. He said, look at this, we are corrupt president. Before he was saying that our ex-president was very making a criminal things and putting a lot of money for war and sending the weapons to the people to killing. So somehow now this, I respect that President Donald Trump, they say what he is trying to do is to bring peace in the world through his power, American power. Listen me, otherwise I'm going to, how to solve the problem. So this is the way, the American way to use your superpower. And especially, when you are giving this, military aid to everyone, I belong to the Pakistan, you said that, but Pakistan is not misusing of the military powers of America. America and Pakistan has a great alliance and making a good deal. And somehow, that's the way how to, deal with the country with the armed systems and to protect the world peace, not to, aggressive way to conquer the other countries or to be occupied the other countries. But now this is the way to make a peace in the world. And I think America is trying their best way. And most of my American friends, really, I respect your feeling that maybe you don't like Donald Trump. Even I am not American. I'm Japanese, or like I am Pakistani. I'm living more than 40 years in Japan. But somehow how I am watching as a journalist, I'm talking with the Japanese, how I'm watching with the Japanese media eyes, So Japanese are very peaceful people. Really, this is now somehow America have to do some peaceful action for the world peace. How to bring the peace in the world? This is depend on the America. And America, I think, is a God kingdom and God kingdom on earth. And I'm very happy that Donald Trump is respect the Christian, the majority around the world that bringing the Jesus Christ, that statue in the White House and respect to that faith. So this is the only way. Only when you bring the God's mind in the earth, God's wish. What the God wish? In Christianity, you people say that we are the children of God. Yes, if we are the children of God, so what's the Father wants with us? What the parent wants from the children? They want that the children should live in the peace, live in the peace house, peaceful house. So I think this world should be our home. So I think this is one God, under one God. Under one God we can make a one nation, one tribes and one countries. So somehow now is the time to stop the war and make a peace in the world. And I think America is a great country. He has to do this now. Is American policies. Maybe people don't like their policies, but somehow that I think that there was a United States of America before, but I think now because of the President Trump is going to be a divided state of America. I think now really is going to be divided in two parts. So divided is a good thing. Make a black and white. Yes, what is right and what is wrong. This is a divided nation. So the peoples maybe like or doesn't matter. So make a black and white first and then make the right path. What is a good for America and what is a good for world? What is a good for the world peace? So this is the American way how to deal with the world and how to deal with the political system, how to deal with the diplomatic system. Some countries, depend on the diplomacy or like a democracy. It works, but somehow you look and see democracy doesn't work. Sometimes even you can say our Pakistan we are the diplomatic country, but somehow look at this, the Saudi Arabia, there is not democracy. Sometimes you need the royal service, So Saudi Arabia is giving you the royal service to you. Please come. We are give you this table. Sit down here from Russia, for America, and sit down. Try to make this how to make a peace deal. So I think that Middle East countries they are not a democratic country, but they have the peace mind. So I think this whole world should be realize that this only peace come from Middle East. I am telling you that the stage is only there how to make the peace in the Middle East and make a negotiation with the European countries, and European countries are also trying to be wishing the peace from the world, and I think America has to do this work. So I think this is a great mission for America, that President Trump should be an instrument of God, because his name is, you can say, Trump. So he's going to be Trump for peace. So trumpet is always, some angels comes, you can say that they're blowing the trump and, peace is coming now, Lord is coming now. So somehow I think maybe I don't say that Donald Trump is a messiah or what is the savior, but somehow the God is using him like the savior of this earth in this era, that he is going to be used by God. Most of the religious people are thinking like that. So I am the part of with them. This is a spiritual leader in America. I have a lot of friends. They are praying for him. So I'm also praying for America. God bless America, and may peace prevail on the world. Thank you very much. H.A.Mughal, Japan.